Should we play this game then? It's time. Is everybody suited up? You look dapper. Yeah, get your suit on. Everyone get your suit. Suits, please. Because we're going to court. I've never played this game before. At least put a tie on. And we're going to go ahead and play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Don't know what it is. So, the only thing I know about it is it looks anime as fuck. So we got Colin Carver involved.
My name's Colin Carver, and I left the hellscape known as the Crossing to become a world-renowned attorney. An ace attorney. And you think you know every fucking thing?
Since you got your degree and you know every fucking thing.
I don't know. By the way, I have no idea what that fucking intro is from. I don't know if there's like an Ace Attorney anime somewhere, or if that's from this game, or what. I have no idea, and we won't give it a name. Also, this game is like, what is this? A DS game? What the fuck was this? It's weird. It's such a weird ratio. 2014, man. Yeah. Again, I don't know what this is. I only know from this the meme where it goes, objection! And that's it. So let's find out. This is the game that won the game vote, by the way, because there's something wrong with people. Play game. Episode 1. The first turnabout. Play the first turnabout? Yes. Gasp, gasp. It was anime, isn't it? Oh no. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this! Oh, this isn't Ace Attorney, this is someone else. Oh, it's him. I've gotta find someone. Oh god, it's so quick, I've gotta read quicker. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Her voice is fucked, isn't it? Fa so lati pati mati pati ha. Ma so pati fati paki kaki labi dabi da. Mi so pi so we so bada bida bida ya. E mo lati da di da hin mani ha hi ha. Here we go. Boy, am I nervous. Wright! Oh, hi. Hiya, Chief. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Colin Carver. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Why she got the fucking Rinny gun? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I'm doing all this as well. I just really want to help him out. I owe him that much.
It's over. My life, everything, it's over.
Is that your client over there screaming? Yeah, it's him.
Death, despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die.
It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah.
Butts! His name is Butts.
Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world like without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death.
So loud.
The newspapers say it was you. My name is Colin Carver. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do!
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The, defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Quack Stephen.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Imagine your lawyer saying they're nervous.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Oh my fucking god, what? Imagine this happening.
Yes, Your Honor.
Roll.
Handshaking. eyesight fading.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report covered so many times. It's, wait, No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this?
A face.
You don't even know your victim's name? The victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press
Tab.
to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Oh wow, I have an attorney's badge that looks delicious. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death 7:31. Oh, the 31st of the 7th, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Here we go. Mia Fey, age 27. Dude, 27, chief attorney! A very good defense attorney. I need to really ooh-woo up her voice, I think. Larry Butts. Age 23, so that means I'm 23 as well. The defendant in this case, a likable guy, has been my friend since grade school. Cindy Stone, age 22. A victim in this case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. Winston Payne, age 52. Literally, that's my headline. The prosecutor for this case lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. Evidence. Oh, I see. Backspace.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case?
Cinderblock.
The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was...
She was struck once by a blunt object.
Correct. You've answered all of my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object.
It's so loud. That's the lowest it goes.
Cool.
I just have to live in a world where it's turned down by me, but it means that it turns down all of my notifications as well. It's all good. Love it. Old games. Old games that are ported to Steam. Did I read that?
Would you explain to the court just what the object was?
The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
Statue added to the court record.
Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently.
The quietest part of the game so far was the gavel.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. Oh, well, oh my god. Well,
She's like that, but she shouldn't be, but she is. That is the only reason she's in the game. Because Because Japan.
Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. My voice is going to be so fucked by the end of this game. It's like 18 to 20 hours long as well.
Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey! Watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet! Cleopatra! It's Johnny Blams! Of course it is. I'm gonna find the voices eventually for everyone. Dude, how could we have been so blind? Yeah, Piers. We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet! Cleopatra and Mark Antony! Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it!
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died, getting her cheeks clapped. Dude, imagine if it came up and said it. According to this, she was in Paris getting her cheeks clapped by every Parisian on the market.
The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on the 30th, the day before the murder.
Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way!
The victim was a model but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money, gifts, and dick. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude.
But we can clearly see what kind of woman this Ms. Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah. Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? My client has no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. There it is. Oof. Wince. Dude! Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is not so good looking. This is not so good looking.
Next question.
I've had 2 hours sleep.
You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
Gulp.
Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Uh-oh. He went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went.
Order!
Order! Order! The House of Commons, man.
Well, Mr. Butts,
Dude, chill! She wasn't home, man! Like, I didn't even see her!
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
lying.
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery.
He saw the defendant Oh no, this is Colin. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order.
Order! Order! I feel like I'm going to be doing that a lot. I need a sound bite.
Since you got your degree and you think you know every fucking thing.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, this is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sarwit to the stand.
Oh my god.
Mr. Sarwit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
Oh yes. Newspapers, yes.
Mr. Sahwit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Witness testimony. Moni. I need like...
Witness testimony. Moni.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Literally me, doing up my flies. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. This.
Since you got your degree and you know every fucking thing.
The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell me the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Aren't you supposed to have the testimony? Like everyone, what is it called? Everyone knows everything going into there's never any like surprise shit, is there? It's called something. They present, everyone knows everything. Disclosure.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
His face. What? How did I not get it? I caught it on the exact point when he blinked.
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sarwit used was one of those. Your Honor. I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Electricity to Miss Stone's apartment was out from noon to 6 p.m.
Now, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, nation, patience. Your Honor.
All right, Wright. Well, this is the real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
I love that he's learning in the trial. He doesn't know anything. Like literally putting me, for real, doesn't know anything about law in a thing and being like, you're gonna learn on the job, pal. It's all good. He doesn't know a fucking thing. What?
Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Oh, well.
Lies? What? He was lying.
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
Oh, how do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you're done with the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Rub it in his face.
All right. Where is the testimony? Fuck. Fuck. Time of death 4 to 5. Electricity was out. How do I see his witness testimony again? Or do I have to just listen? Because I'm not going to be able to do that. This is bad. I'm going to fuck this game up so badly if I have to rely on my memory in any way.
Okay. Open the court record and then point out the contradictions to the testimony.
Cross-examination, Asian. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I crawled in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in the apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Dude. Oh, what have I done? This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? No, not at all. Mr. Wright, please think facts over before making accusations, before misclicking. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. I went to a nearby park and I found a public phone. Remember the time exactly, it was 1 p.m. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes that the time of death at the sim says sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job. Oh my god, way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. You see through one and you see their whole story fall apart.
Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
I'm not getting through this week without my voice being destroyed. The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Mm-hmm. During a blackout?
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. When I found the body, I heard the time. It was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Oh! You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Well,
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit?
no, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. The constant corrections are harming your credibility.
That.
Oh, that, and you seem rather distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Is this the whole game? This is the game you wanted to win? You guys are fucking weird, man. The shit that wins on the game votes nowadays.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly.
Didn't hear the time. I saw him. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? The murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Imagine every time you look over, your fucking lawyer is standing there going like this. Just for like minutes.
Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may,
Yes, Mr. Page.
as the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apology.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now?
No.
I guess not. There was a clock on the scene, so no problem.
Right. Are you out of your mind? That clock doesn't look like a clock at all. The witness couldn't have possibly known it was a clock just by seeing it. He said it himself. He never entered the apartment.
Apartment? Apartment? Apartment?
It was his testimony.
Hey, you're right.
Is something the matter? Does the defense have anything to add? Morpheus.
Just realized the voice I'm doing.
Yes, I do. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment.
Apartment?
Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because
He went into the apartment.
you're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Colin Carver proving that that guy ran across the road like the alien from Signs.
You're lying. We saw you in the Rhodes General Store just 12 seconds ago.
Colin Carver cross-examining people on
Wild RP for shit RP though. It's not for like stuff that happened in character. Just for shit RP would be the greatest fucking series I could imagine ever watching. Holy shit, man.
Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock. And the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice.
No, shut the fuck up, Bruce. Emotional damage.
Since you got your degree and you think you know every fucking thing.
That was the sound you heard. Order! Order!
Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw... Rips off his hair!
Shut up! Shut up! I hate you! It was him, I tell you! I saw him! He killed her, and he should burn! Burn! Kill him! Burn!
Order!
Order in the court. Can you imagine what my fucking neighbors think is happening right now?
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence to support these defense claims.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor,
you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
the whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. The accent is going all over the place. A fact which is clear if you simply examine the clock's batteries, ask the neighbors, try sounding the clock. I don't think you know what that word means. We gotta sound a clock there. Let's sound the clock now, here, in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? Colin, no! I asked the court to listen very carefully. I don't know what happened. I think it went.
I think the time is 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker, after all.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death.
Dude, every anime ever, when they do the thing where they go in their own head and they just fucking go into so much detail in their own mind.
The fucking entire concept behind Death Note.
So, Mr. Sawit.
Oh, that's him. That's. Hey, Colin, you okay? Try to talk your way out of this one.
You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh. What's he talking about now?
While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
Oh, he's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it. Oh, he was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. Oh! This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sowit.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! Your lawyers are all slime.
Oh, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Did we lose?
Not so fast, Mr. Sowit.
Mia! I mean, Chief!
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
Think, Mark. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow on the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yeah. Like, it doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it.
Think, Mark.
Literally, I have a job. Ask yourself, why was Murgle's name Murgles? M-I-R-G-G-L-E-S. Who else has M-I at the start of the name? I do. I have a job. I'm the chief attorney at the Pooey Bum Law Firm.
Literally, Murgles.
Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow, Uwu? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
Yes. Wait! Maybe I can prove it.
You must have evidence. Right. Find it and let him have it. I wish he'd let me have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the courtroom that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
Let's see the evidence that proves that the clock was running slow.
The time of death. The electricity? Is it a plugged-in clock? If the electricity was out, it would have made it slow on the day. It's got to be that.
Excuse me. This proves your claim. How? I can't see what that evidence has to do with the clock.
Oh! That wasn't it. One more chance. Give me just one more chance.
All right, Mr. Wright. But time is not on your side. Be quick about it. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
Am I stupid? Time of death, 4 to 5. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Doesn't prove anything. It has to just be the clock. Am I being... Oh, okay. Cujo is written ... It's not slow? Why does the passport prove it? I mean, it's too late. I saw it. The victim apparently... I mean, I thought passport because... I thought passport initially because it's the only one we haven't used yet. The time difference. Okay, I'm gonna trust this flathead in the chat. Yes, it was.
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours.
How am I supposed to know that? I don't even know where this game is set.
When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. Why did she take it with her? It's so insane. What? Lollipop, what are you doing here? Aren't you still streaming? Why aren't you asleep? That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It, or should I say, Mr. Did It? Oh! Damn!
Since you got your degree and you know every fucking thing.
Got him. I killed him! Order! Order, I say! Should have given him that voice, really.
Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we expected. Mr. Payne, you're a witness.
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. I have to say,
I have to say I'm impressed. I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly.
it was an absolute clusterfuck, Your Honor.
And find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. And with that, this court is adjourned.
Killing it in the game. It's your boy. It turns out that Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when the people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to see her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Beat the fuck out of her. Phew. I still can't believe I won.
Right, oh my god. Good job. Congratulations, well.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all, not at all. Oh my god, you're so humble. You fought your own battles, oh my god. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the Chief looking this horny before. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? His girlfriend's still dead! Hey, right. His girlfriend still got murdered, bro. What the fuck? Psychopath. Dude, Colin Carver, the psychopath lawyer. Holy shit. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. What? My Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a fucking whore. What the fuck? Dude, Japan is so conservative and everyone just glosses over it because they're like, oh no, they're not white, so it's racism. Congratulations, Harry. Oh my god. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts innocent. Wrong voice. I'm not gonna be able to keep this up for fucking weeks. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
Oh no, I couldn't. Oh my god, your girlfriend was a whore. And you're over her, right?
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
Oh, hey! Here, take this! It's a present!
Hey, I don't think we can take that yet.
A present? Oh my god, for me? The fucking murder weapon? Oh my god, all your girlfriend's fucking blood is still on it? That's fucking hot. Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Oh my god. Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just a whore. Doesn't that make you want to cry too?
Larry.
Are you sure? Squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own hoary little fucking what a fucking bitch whore way.
It was just a sex worker, dude. That's all. It's fine. Hey, guys, it's perfectly okay. What the...
Oh no, you gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Didn't you have something to show your friend? Oh my god, show it. Something that proves how she felt about him. Huh? Oh, yeah, right. It's a subscription from Fauxy. 25 months. What the heck is she talking about?
The cause of death. It's gotta be this.
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive that you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled for work. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks.
I hope that made him feel a little better about his girlfriend being a sex worker that he knew about and everyone was okay. Oh, God. People, you know. Fucking hell. Fuck.
Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things can change depending on how you look at them. Sure, I'm your superior at work, but after work, we could be something else. Something more. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself.
Dude, trying just the worst people. All of them. The worst people. The only person who probably wasn't a piece of shit was the person who died. Hyrule, thank you for the 51 months, my friend.
Right? Well, listen, learn, grow strong. I have a job. Never let go what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off, Uwo?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner? On me. And I'm not talking about paying. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him? Well? Oh, yeah. In part, at least. You'll have to tell me about it at some time. Maybe over drinks.
Oh my god, dude, this is so... a HR issue.
And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends."
But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave me I didn't know it then. That clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end! Oh my god. A brand new episode of it. My name is Colin Carver, and this is my story.
My name's Colin Carver, and I left the hellscape known as the Crossing to become a world-renowned attorney. An ace attorney. And you think you know every fucking thing?
A brand new episode has been added. This one's gonna be good. Hey guys, this one's gonna be good. Save your progress, yes. Always overwrite. You're a psychopath if you don't. Christ.
Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me, Mia. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's your fault. You're a fucking bitch. Nah, I'm just teasing.
Girls. You know, just fucking girls, dude. Just fucking hate each other so much.
I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's so good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah. It's made to look like a statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. Aw, I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, I'm sorry. I put some papers inside instead. Papers? Is that the evidence? Well, there's a possibility that I might turn it that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight at scene 9 and pick it up? I'll be in pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I can really go for a good burger right now. Okay, I hear the usual join. Alright, is it there? Okay, since they're walking.
Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. They didn't know it then. But the very next day, the sisters would be dead. September the 5th at 8:57 p.m. They hit the second tower. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers.
I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have.
Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers.
How could you know?
Oh ho! You are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see.
I should have been more careful.
Ho ho! My dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid to ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence.
Farewell, Miss Faye. Do you like scary movies, Miss Faye?
Oh, Jesus. What is happening? Dude, someone killed the same thing again. Who's this? Red, white, blue. An American. September the 5th, 9:08 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Offices.
Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. I guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell?
Blood? Also, if you find the body, there's no way you can fucking be the lawyer.
Mia! Maybe she's in her office.
Oh my god.
I smell blood, and that can't be good.
What kind of Hannibal Lecter nose has he got?
I have to check and see if the chief's okay.
Wait, where's the office? Here? Bro, I don't know how to play. How is this not the office? Oh my god. I don't understand.
That smell. Blood.
Right. She's alive.
Someone's there.
Oh. She's dead.
Chief? Chief!
Snake!
Who are you?
Not like this.
Give up forever to touch you.
A strange girl dropped
'Cause
out
I
cold.
know that you feel me
I left her
somehow.
lying on the sofa.
You're the closest
I went back to the chief where she lay under the
that
window.
I'll ever be, and I don't want to go home.
Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Chief. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this. But if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker, lying next to her, must have been the murder weapon.
It's back. Imagine showing up in court again with the same murder weapon. Ah, it was this again! There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass lying near the broken back of the room. Broken remains of a glass light stand, broken beyond all recognition. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. Piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? A word written in blood on this scrap of paper. The voice is going all over the place. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. Somehow the thinker returned. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. Oh, there wasn't an I. That girl just now. Where did she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, bud. Who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Oh.
Maya, oh my god. Maya Fey.
Maya Fey? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use of evidence like this outside the courtroom. Before Mia died, oh god damn it, it's so hard to fucking keep saying Mia and Maya. My brain is fucking melting. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of the receipt. It says,
Since you got your degree and you think you know every fucking thing.
oh! That's my name! Oh, it's her again.
Why? Why would she write my name?
Please just calm down.
Why would my sis write my name? Oh my god.
Uh-oh, now I've done it. I'd better hurry up and call the police. Is that where the phone is? I don't understand how to use the phone in here. Right. I'd better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Oh. Please, come quick! What was that? Someone's screaming from outside the window. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. What am I supposed to do? Go back, I guess. Just leave. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way.
Raise! Hands to the sky, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's the...
Welcome to America, punk.
Oh!
All right. I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see?
Gumshoe? What an odd name.
We received a report from the building across the way, see?
Like 3 seconds ago, dude, these police. Just teleporting in.
Got a person saying they saw a murder.
It must have been that woman I saw.
Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, K.
Great. Just great. Wah, 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 wah. Maya. Wait. She wouldn't have... Nah.
Whoa! Excuse me.
Eek!
Baby Eek.
This word Maya here mean anything to you?
That's my name.
What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, you see. With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name.
Killer? But I'm not.
Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, bitch.
What? Oh my god!
Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal.
Oh. It's you. The lawyer. Good morning.
Good morning. She looks so tired.
Are you gonna be my attorney?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Of course I will. First things first, I'd better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. I'm Colin Carver. I'm the world's greatest attorney. One of these days, I'll be better than All Might.
Really?
Whoa, did I see the wrong thing? She looks even sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it?
No. No one can. Who would believe me? Even you. When you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it.
Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought that.
It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you.
Heard? Heard about me?
I was talking to my sister on the phone. She says you had a fat cock. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How did that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge the whole time. It's been so long. Oh my god, so he crashed and burned? Yeah, he's like a genius. He's like so hot and sexy and cool. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil type. He's like super justice types. He's like a superhero. The only thing he's lacking is experience, but I can teach him. I'm an older woman. Oh my god. Oh my god, that sounds like it was so much fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever need to get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you or anything like that. She said you had a big fat dick.
No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia...
I know.
Examine. We're gonna try and examine her. Present this to her. Oh. I'll present my badge to her.
Sorry, I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I was just showing off that I'm an actual. I am legally the attorney. I'm not lying. I'm just saying that I'm not lying. By the way, I did 16 press-ups yesterday, and that's not like I got to 16 press-ups and was like, cool, my left shoulder is feeling much better. Did my right shoulder in. Which is why I keep going like this. It's not part of the act. It's not part of the acting, okay? Let's present this to him. I wanted to ask you about the murder weapon.
Oh my god, poor sis.
Better not ask her about this now. Oh, what are we gonna talk about? You're not gonna fucking get through. What do you think your job is? This was lying next to the chief's body.
I saw that too. They said they thought it was a piece of broken light stand.
Yeah, it seems about right. Oh, I'd never heard of a glass light stand before this. So? Doesn't mean anything, but I bet it's that's the whole point. It didn't come from the light stand, it came from somewhere else. Which means they came in through the window or something. It was the woman with the tits that did it. Remember that receipt?
You mean the one with my name on it?
Any idea why she...
Absolutely none. Do you trust me?
Of course. Of course I trust you.
Why? Don't you think I did it too?
No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but...
That detective thinks I did it.
There's something I've been meaning to ask you.
Yeah?
Just so happy all of a sudden. What's with that fucking outfit?
Oh, this? This is what all the acolytes wear. It's my uniform. I'm an acolyte. I'm a D&D class.
Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it that you do?
Oh, it's nothing strange. I'm a spirit medium. In training. Of course you are.
A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me about the day of the murder?
Yeah! Let's see, that morning I was doing my hair and it was crazy because my straighteners were broken, so I couldn't quite get the bangs to do what I wanted them to do. So instead I used my curlers and I ended up going with something a little crazy. And while I was getting dressed in my alkali uniform, I got a call from my Zender. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yeah, that clock shaped like a thinker.
One Larry made? How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right. So she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it on her own voice?
Her own voice?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone.
You recorded it? That's fucking weird.
Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things.
So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it.
Right. She's so fucking happy all of a sudden. I just remembered that my sister's dead. I mean, that my detective took the cell phone. Sorry.
Oh, right. Of course.
Next time I see the
detective, I'll ask him for it.
I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? So condescending. Don't even know you.
Sure. Thanks. Maya's memo. A conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone. Spirit mediums. So, you're an acolyte. A medium in training.
That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spiritual world.
Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too?
Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too.
I had no idea. Wait.
What?
So, you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that?
Yeah, in training.
Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level.
I thought that would be too easy. It would have been amazing if we got to present that as evidence. Huh? Is something the matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of the famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go and ask him to represent me?
Sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much! I have no one else to turn to.
Say, what about your parents? I see. Murdered. By the Thinker statue too, huh? Don't worry. Leave it to me.
Thank you! Oh my god, the trial is tomorrow.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
What if this guy refuses?
They tell me that if I don't find one, they will pick an attorney to defend me.
When will that happen?
They're giving me until 4 this afternoon.
Visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. She's insane. The most insane. Like, she did it, 100%. According to the receptionist, the big boss is big boss. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. Guess I'll have to come back later. Expensive-looking mahogany shelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even if I can tell someone's here got money to burn. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. That painting. It's been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Okay. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues.
Hey! You there! This is a crime scene, pal.
What was his voice?
No oh, he's like, man, see? Sorry, I don't know you from nowhere. Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you?
No! Phoenix Wright. How can anyone mistake me for Larry?
Ah, got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. A stone cold killer, I say. And you're no killer, right?
He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick... Gumshoe?
Right. That's your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick.
Hey, Dick! Get over here! Yes, sir! But be right there!
Oh. You're her lawyer, right? If you got business here, you better do it quick.
Phew. He thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one ever remembered. Cordyline stricta, pal! Who was that? An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. The sky is blue. And so am I. Ugh. There's that hotel right across the way. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing missing is Mia. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy?
You want to know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. All right. You can see the report, but that's all.
Autopsy report added to the court record. Time of death, 9 p.m. Cause, single blunt trauma. Blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. About Maya.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal. This is one trial you aren't gonna win.
Why do you say that?
The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution.
Edgeworth?
I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all.
Prosecutor Edgeworth?
That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself, eh? Wait, you do know him, don't you?
Never heard of him.
Whoa! And you call yourself a lawyer, pal?
Ugh! What the hell?
About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him.
Oh, the rival. Gary, the rival character? Ow, fuck. Of course I know him. I was just playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of a back alley deal, forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. I was wondering, do you know anything about this?
That statue? That's the murder weapon, see?
Huh? He thinks the clock is just a statue too. I'm starting to wish I'd never seen this thing. There was broken glass at the crime scene, right?
Oh, that? Seems like a glass stand next to the victim fell over. The glass rods were pieces of the broken stand.
I don't know why his voice is doing this now. There was a piece of paper next to the victim, wasn't there?
Yeah, the one with the killer's name written on it. Are you sure that
Mia wrote it herself?
Given the condition of the writing, it's hard to say if it's her handwriting or not.
So there's no proof that Mia wrote it. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone?
Oh, that? I have it.
Do you think you could give it back?
Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricksy lawyer. Tricksy lawyers.
Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Why?
Something the matter, boy?
Oh, no, it's just... You know, Detective?
Nope. I know nothing, pal.
That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. Cell phone holds all a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. Ah! You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in the memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here you go. You can have that phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. It seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. You all done, pal? Yeah. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted. Just one more question. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lying ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten all about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't let you do anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already then? Ah! You're trying your lawyering tricks on me, you know. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So, she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try and get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Thanks for this. Don't mention it, pal. When it comes to dealing with lawyers, fight fair and square is our motto. I don't know how I feel seeing everything written up like this. It makes me as death seem so routine. The conversation from the beginning. Gatewater Hotel. This game is ridiculous. Why have you got me playing this? Oh my god.
Oh my god! Well, hello, handsome. Yeah?
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Teehee.
Man out of self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's also exciting. I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. The fuck is that? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey, oh my god! What are you doing? No touching. Ew, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Psychopath. Flowers are fake, as expected. Oh, the shade! I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. A still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of these is hanging on the wall.
How is this not a clue?
A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her.
The killer.
The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fane Kolar offices, but of course, you can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though.
Whoever's staying with her killed them because they saw something from the hotel. Is that what's going on?
simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Oh, observe? Incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Gulp. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please?
Let me see. Oh, wow. Dream on. Dream on! Dream on! Dream on! If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh, boy. Could you just, who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No! Hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know you're cute and you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much.
Right.
Right. Can you tell me what it is that you do?
Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Ew, what an amazing power of observation you have. You must be one of those famous detectives like in television.
Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh boy. You keep saying oh boy. I don't know what presenting any of this stuff will do. This one.
Excuse me, but I'm a witness, police witness, you understand? How can I possibly give you any information in good conscience? Me, the witness, just like in the movies.
Alice, when she thought she was innocent, Colin was. Oh, it's gonna be the same thing, isn't it, with all of them? So this was a waste of time. Seems like Mr. Grossbugger's out. That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard.
So you're the one the boss keeps talking about.
Yeah, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined.
That badge on your collar. You're a lawyer,
Yes, well, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed.
Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you?
Or something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it!
Well, sir, actually it's about Maya. Maya Fey.
Yes, my fair. Go on.
Why the strange reaction?
Ta-ta. I'm really quite busy here. Nano machines. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No! It's quite impossible.
Well, wait a second.
How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion.
What's going on? He refused me before I even got the chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me, why won't you take the case?
Well, you see, it's just I'm busy, you see.
But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye.
Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere.
Think not.
Huh? Did you say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Sorry, my boy.
Why?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave? Now, I have nothing more to discuss with you.
What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey?
She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
A mission?
You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one.
That's, quite a painting.
Bah! You'll notice. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you.
I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale.
I'm not buying. Jeez.
Very sorry, but I've got nothing to say regarding this matter.
He's not going to say anything about any of this shit. I don't trust it. Don't know what's going on. Move. They call him Big Myth. Hi.
Oh my God, you're back. Did you find a lawyer?
Well, oh, brother, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones.
What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help?
Arp. I see. I've been abandoned then. Literally. God, this is a Metal Gear song. What is that from? This song sounds exactly the same. What is it? This one? Maybe I'm just insane. It might not be this one. Metal Gear 2, someone go through the entire thing. I think I'm just losing my mind, but it's pretty fucking... I think this is what I thought it was. I was like, did they just use the same song? What are we doing here? Talk. Did you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry. I know it must be hard.
No, it's okay. I don't mind. All I've been doing the past few hours is like talking about it anyway. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I was straightening my hair and I was curling my and then I got a thing with bangs to get my bangs and they wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
We already asked her about this. Oh, this is different?
The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister.
Thanks, Maya. That's all I needed to hear. For now. What about your family?
I only have my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is.
You don't know? So she could still be alive.
The women in my family must have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. And there was a man, and he ruined our mother's life.
Ruined?
After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced that she would become a lawyer, and then she left the mountain.
So you live by yourself?
Yeah, I've gotten used to it as well. Oh, also, I had to become an independent, or I would lose my powers.
I feel bad for her. All by herself? Up on a mountain? So, who was this man who, ruined your mother?
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case, and it made quite a stir, and everyone was talking about it, apparently. And the police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate.
Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they?
The police convinced my mother to try and contact them.
Wow, so what happened?
The case is solved. We thought.
You thought?
The man my mother held in the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. And he told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. And she, my mother, she became the laughingstock of the nation.
I see.
White.
Excuse me? White?
That was his name. My sister told me.
White?
Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? I've made up my mind! I'm gonna defend you, whether you want me to or not.
Why?
Why? Well, no one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know.
Sorry, everybody in chat. I know that's literally all of you.
I've been there a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people with no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me.
Oh my god, it's so kind of you.
Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right. Oh my god.
Phew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yes. Oh my god, and I trust you as well, so you trust me, okay?
It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me.
This fucking character.
Just what was inside that strange woman's straw?
Hey!
Phoenix. I thought his name was Phoenix. Why do everyone call him Nick? Or what do they call him? Harry? What is his name?
It was when I tried to look into the jar that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. The bellboy. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Just lets me into her room. Yeah. Wait. No. Hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait. Now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. Oh! You came back quick! Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of the Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name?
White. That was his name. My sister, told me.
White was the name of the guy who ruined me and Maya's mother. Ugh. Could it be a coincidence? There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What could a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Orkish is in here judging my American accent. My Colin Carver impression.
Since you got your degree, and you know every fucking thing.
There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind this, I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial. That's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait! Oh, okay, it was a fuck up. Dude, I thought they didn't fuck it up. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait! I mean, you know what I mean.
Oh, Bellboy, are you still there?
Uh-oh. Time to scram. I look forward to going with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. To be continued. My voice hurts so bad. So bad. You're no Dick Mullen, that's for sure. Is this entertaining or annoying? I know I'm not the world's greatest voice actor, and also I refuse to try and voice act to the best of my ability because it is so difficult to do. And my voice is already going. So. Cool. Tune into Table Story tonight where I will have no voice to GM an entire game. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Is that his voice? Who is this? Oh, he needs an important voice, doesn't he? The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case. Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. Is that his voice? I feel like he's sounding like Morpheus. Aim for Morpheus. The voices are going to change every day, by the way. There's no way I'm going to remember everything. If we may call our... What was this one's voice? Already forgotten it. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Ah, see? Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir! My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. See, I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir, see? Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. See? The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, see? It was heavy enough to do a deadly weapon in those hands. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene. Correct. Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, see? Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. It's the smell, Morpheus. It's repulsive. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright, who is here and is absolutely a conflict of interest and should not be a lawyer in this case. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness testimony, she would bluff it and pretend and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. All right, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination.
Since you got your degree and you think you know every fucking thing.
As soon as the call came in, I rushed to the scene.
Who did you say you got a call from?
Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gateway Hotel right across the crime scene.
Okay. I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right. Please continue.
There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Wright.
Are you absolutely sure it was us?
Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you two stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene.
Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care.
I immediately arrested Miss Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her.
Hold on, just 1 second.
Yeah.
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it.
You did say it.
You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence?
What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal.
Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough. Detective Gumshoe, do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
Since you got your degree and you know every fucking thing.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How'd you like that? That's my hard evidence.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Your Honor.
Why didn't you testify about the vital piece of evidence in the first time?
Oh, I know. I'm real embarrassed about it. I forgot about it, Your Honor.
Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
After securing the suspect, I examined the crime scene with my very own eyes. I found a memo written in a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Was it blood?
Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that?
Of course I do, pal.
Uh-oh. He sounded pretty confident. This might not be good.
Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger.
On which hand was the bloody finger, Detective?
The right hand.
She was right-handed.
Nice try.
Uh-oh. I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there.
Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
Oh, go back one. Okay. There has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it.
There is. It was the last line and I fucked it up. Yep. That. Let me just see what happens if we press the lab.
What kind of tests were these again?
What kind? Well, I hear they take the, little bits in the blood, the, hippopotamus? Hemoglobins? I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests.
Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony.
Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, Shane.
Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah.
I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you.
Aww.
That was a mess.
Right. Where was I? Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Fuck!
Hip hop. Hip hop anonymous. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name?
Sure. It happens all the time in books and the movies.
This isn't a movie, Detective. Oh! Let's talk about reality, shall we?
I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no.
Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister.
Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal.
Stop right there. I guess this guy's just me. It's a roofie. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Liquid snake. Order! Order! That didn't go so well.
That's right. What he said.
That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Which one is it? I have a fucking...
After security, I went in with my eyeballs.
And did you find any evidence?
Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen, I'm getting to the good part.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Tune into Table Story tonight.
I found a memo with a piece of paper next to the victim's body.
Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it.
Aha! Well, then who did write it, smarty pants?
Who? The killer. Anyone can see that.
Oh, you're saying the killer wrote her own name, buddy, please.
She was framed.
Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence, little brother?
Eric.
Ha! I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, pal.
Well, detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found.
On it, the word Maya was clearly written in blood.
Have I pushed this one yet? Yeah, that was the first one I pushed, wasn't it? Lab test results showed the blood. We pushed that. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. We pushed that. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. We pushed that too! Oh, am I supposed to be presenting evidence? Hang on. What do we have? He examined the thing with his own eyes. True. Found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Death was instantaneous. Murder weapon looks like a statue. The lab result showed it was the victim's. There was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
Ah! Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying.
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have?
You have it backwards, detective.
But backwards?
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written the note. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately.
But...
No but in your way out of this one, detective.
Order! Order!
The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Oh,
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain the autopsy report?
when?
When did I get it? The day after? It wasn't the day of, was it?
It was the day after the murder.
The prosecution's point being?
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all, little brother.
I see.
Damn you, Edgeworth. Oh, I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say?
I don't want to say any of these things. You're a sham, Edgeworth. The detective's a sham. I'm a sham. Ah, fuck it.
Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report?
Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution.
No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Autopsy update died from a blow by blunder. May have lived for a few minutes.
Well, little brother. The evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the conclusion, yes.
Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Oh, exactly what part of her is innocent?
He's so judge-worthy. Judge-worthy? Judging? Oh my god.
Witness, your name, please.
Oh my god, it's April May, my big bouncy tits. At your service.
Oh, nice tits on her. Unbelievable.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd, even if she has giant jiggling tits. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Oh, yeah, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in the courtroom. Oh. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked right after lunch.
And this hotel room is right across from the Fay & Co. law offices?
That's right, well, what a big boy you are.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Since you got your degree and you think you know every fucking thing.
It was like a night, and I like looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy little girl sitting in the defendant's chair. And then the woman like dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she like caught up to her and she hit her. Then, the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. And that's the end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Look at my boobies.
Well, Your Honor.
I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't need a witness. I don't need to trouble the witness any...
Wait! Your Honor!
Yes, Mr. Wright.
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you?
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques really well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yes. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
It was like 9 at night, and I looked out the window.
What was... Can I... September the 5th at 9:27 a.m. It's a clock, though. Maybe we can get the time off of it, like the other one.
Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence.
It does. I don't see anything contradictory.
Really?
Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright.
Oh, got it. I've just realized that that's my HP bar. I've now figured out how it works, and it's above where I am on the screen. You might see it in a minute. See that? I got a fucking HP bar in this game, dude. I've just seen it for the first time as well. If that helps.
It was like 9.
Let's just press her on it and see if anything happens.
Why did you do that?
Huh? Like, why what?
Why did you look out of the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
What? That's it. She can't get out of this question that easily.
I sort of, look at my boobies. I had a feeling.
Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one.
Go for it.
Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out of your window at that time of night.
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. In the Middle East, we don't hunt badgers, we hunt jackals. Instead of badgers, we use Royal Harriers.
Badgering?
You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it would be allowed. Boobies. Nice legs. Order! Mr. Wright, you have been warned.
Poor girl. What about poor me?
You looked out the window. What did you see next?
And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair.
How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with the short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor.
He's right.
No, he isn't.
Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant?
Nice ass on her. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yeah, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless.
Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things.
Neither?
Neither. Neither.
Is that how Americans say it? Not that my accent is great.
The testimony is bogus.
But
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Oh my god! Ew! What are you trying to say? You mean lawyer? You mean lawyer?
That's what it is.
I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details are necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Look at my boobies. I'm a good girl, I promise.
Your testimony again, if you would.
Damn. I almost had her.
I did see everything I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. And then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, the kind of statuey clock, the thinker. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
I did see everything I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right.
Everything popped off to the left. But she ran to the right.
Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence.
Fail.
It does. I don't see anything contradictory.
Huh? Really?
Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations.
God damn it. Whoops, that didn't go so well.
The victim dodged the first attack and ran off to the right.
Is that right? As in your right? As you looked from the hotel?
Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right, it was my right hand, right?
Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue.
And the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did.
Where did this weapon come from?
She picked it up from the desk.
I see. What sort of weapon was it?
That clock. The statuary clock, the thinker.
A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour. Well, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now.
That clock. The statuary clock.
I don't know if I can use it or not, though. I don't really understand how the game works yet. Let's just fuck it, go for it, see what happens.
Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
You said that the statue of the thinker was a clock. There's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Ugh. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder.
Order! Order!
Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
The questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with the questions before.
My throat is fucking giving out.
Well, only once.
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
Phew. That was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Huh? Well, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. What did you know? How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's because I heard it? Yeah, I heard it say the time.
So, you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door.
You have proof that she could not?
Amateurs. Amateurs, listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard.
There's no batteries in it, though, right?
The prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds?
This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand.
Indeed. Objection sustained.
Damn. Time to switch directions quick.
Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright.
No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. That clock is missing its clockwork.
How could you possibly?
Just take a look. Just take a look. Right now. See anything interesting, Your Honor?
It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May.
Tisk tisk. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright.
He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, brother. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
Impossible, of course.
I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof was everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves the clockwork was removed is... Take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone.
Oh, you have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation that she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Myers in the chat.
Order! Order!
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it.
Some good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation.
So, you just want to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't working right now. Huh? It's not working, that's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry.
September 5th, 9:27 a.m.
Your Honor, I think this makes it clear. The clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness arrived at her hotel. Oh. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store is that again? I got so many. Oops, I forgot.
So the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Yes. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness has not seen the clock before.
It's just that it's been made, right?
Objection! Thanks, Twice. The 43-month resubscription.
It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible! Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh? Excuse is not on sale today, huh?
Oh. What's it to you, you porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it. She should die for it. Die!
Whoa. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did.
Scary.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh, fucking hell. Oh dear. Does the defense have any opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you held it. This is familiar territory. I'll just use the same approach as with Larry. Miss May held that very clock in her hands.
Mr. Wright, when was this?
When she used it to strike the victim. When else?
Order! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
April May, you killed Mia Fey, I say. And when you struck, the force of the impact made the thinker ring. That's when you heard it.
You truly are a work of art, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What's that supposed to mean?
It was you who just proved that the thinker was empty.
Oh, of course, it wouldn't ring.
What's more, the witness has a rock-solid alibi. Miss May, perhaps you should explain to the poor, misguided Mr. Wright that you were the one in the hotel. You were in the hotel at the time of the murder.
She can't prove it. She can't prove she did it.
It would be my pleasure.
No way.
Yes way, Mr. Lawyer. T, didn't the murder take place at 9 at night? Gee, that's the exact time I ordered room service from the hotel bellboy.
Incidentally, the bellboy corroborates the witness's story. Ergo, she was not at the crime scene. Rock solid.
Mr. Wright, you've just made a serious accusation against a perfectly innocent woman.
Sorry, Your Honor. That didn't go so well. But if that's the case, then how did she know the thinker was a clock? Wait. Your Honor, I figured it out. There is one other way that Miss April May could have known it was a clock. One way alone, and I have proof.
Well, proof, you say? Then the court will examine your proof, Mr. Wright. How did the witness know the thinker was a clock?
I have no idea.
Died from a blow from an object. Conversation. Broken remains of a glass light stand. Clock in the form of a statue. A wire tap. A department store receipt with the letters written in blood. This doesn't prove anything. $9.27. What's up, your corner? Well, actually, there's something I want to know. Again, what is this? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue. Is the wiretap the answer? But how do you wiretap a mobile phone? Oh, right. It was her mobile phone to this call. It's got to be the wiretap then. Okay.
Have a look at this.
That?
I found this in Miss May's room.
Why was he going through her drawers? Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fey's phone, were you not?
Oh, ow, ow.
Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is so not legal.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing, brother. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Oh my god. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time.
Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
La 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 la.
La da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May.
Shut up! All of you! What gives you the right to do because of something, you lawyer? It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? Ooh.
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Miss May, why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't it tapping irrelevant?
Yeah, she's saying exactly what Edward wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant.
Tap that. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court?
At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room getting room service. How could I have killed her? If you don't believe me, just ask the bellboy.
Well, does the defense have anything to say?
Well, come on. Think of something. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've just sunk in quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason?
Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition. If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer. Thus, she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition.
What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya's gonna be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do?
Accept.
Alright, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap.
Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. He's not a bellboy.
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy.
What was his voice? Yes, sir.
I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Very good, sir.
Since you got your degree, and you know every fucking thing.
I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
I see. The defense may begin the cross-examination.
Right. I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished.
Since you got your degree and you think you know every fucking thing.
I am the head bellboy at the Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations.
Kinda want to press him on it, because I feel like he isn't.
What exactly is it that you do at the hotel?
Why, anything required of me, sir. I check in guests and I check out guests. I clean rooms, I make beds. I even deliver room service, sir. I checked Miss May in personally.
Are you always so prim?
Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking frivolous questions.
I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her precisely on the dot. Why? 9 on the dot, you say?
Yes, I confirmed the details several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir.
9. The time of the murder.
I brought it to her precisely at the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
This bellboy wouldn't have any reason to lie. They have to find something to use in his testimony. One more time. I'll press him until he spills the beans or his tea.
I have to press everything.
Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone?
Absolutely, sir.
How can you be so certain?
I checked Miss May personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them. And I... the point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes. What then? She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot. Do I have anything that contradicts this? I brought it to her precisely at requested time, of course.
Precisely 9, then?
Precisely. Exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m.
How can you be so sure?
Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought there. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on the door at the crack of 9, sir.
Why would she be so particular about the time?
And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
You are sure it was Miss May?
Absolutely, sir.
Absolutely?
Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir, it's an endearing mannerism of mine.
How come you're so very certain?
Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embrasser, sir.
Embrasser? Is that French for embrace?
It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir, more of a peck on the cheek.
Why would she have done that?
I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir.
Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it?
Tisk tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
I can't let this happen, can I? Wait! Please wait!
Yes? Does the defense have something to add?
One last question. Just let me ask one last question.
Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all.
Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about?
Check-in. Room service. Bed making. Room service.
Tell me again about, room service.
Again, sir. At exactly 9, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. It was $18. That was the charge, as I recall.
I see. Wait. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive?
Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know? And we don't skimp on the ice, sir.
What did he say? What did you say?
Rather quiet.
Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room?
I object. That was questionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, you didn't ask.
Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention if I was... not to mention it if I wasn't explicit...
Oh! You fool!
That was Colin Carver voice.
I've done it. I've won! Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct?
Yes, sir.
Then, when you brought the room service, you didn't see that man in the room.
That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
And who, my dear brother, who is this other person?
Simple. It was...
Man with Miss May?
The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has previously been revealed, Miss May April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboys saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man at the court. Oh. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all for today, for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. We go to a second day? September 7?
Mr. Wright, well, you were amazing in there.
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know.
Then again, well, the other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
The face of his, with his eyes wide and his trembling lips. It sent shivers up my spine.
If you say so.
So, what happens with me now? Do I get to go home?
Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead?
That man with Miss May, he's the key.
Oh, well, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center by now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
insists.
Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record.
Victim dodged an attack and ran to the right, but she was caught and struck.
I don't know how much good this will do me after all. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Colin Carver, attorney at law.
Since you got your degree, and you know every fucking thing.
I am Colin Carver, lawyer.
My name's Colin Carver, and I left the hellscape known as the Crossing to become a world-renowned attorney. An ace attorney.
Every fucking thing.
September 7th. The detention center. Find out what happens on the next episode. How do I even quit this game? Of Colin Carver, attorney at law. Colin Carver, attorney at law. That's me done for the day today, babies. I'll see you on the next one. We'll carry on playing this tomorrow at 1 p.m. UK time, which is 8 a.m. Eastern. Don't forget to tune into Table Story tonight for more of Star Wars Rise of the Apprentice. Episode 3 is on Table Story at 9 p.m. UK, 4 Eastern. That's in about 4 hours. A little under 4 hours from now. My voice is going to be fucking obliterated. I must remember to do vocal warm-up shit tomorrow before I start the stream, because this is going to fuck my fucking throat up so badly this week. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope it was vaguely enjoyable. I didn't really interact with chat. I just figured I would just become a visual novel. And that's how we're going to play the game. Kind of fun. Kind of stupid. I don't know. Hopefully it's entertaining. Thank you again for hanging out, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. Let's go and see Orcish. He is the Rise of the Apprentice waiting room. If you want something to do between now and then, hang out with my friend Orcish. And thanks again for hanging out, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. Bye.
Since you got your degree and you think you know every fucking thing.